dedicate the last remaining months of my stay in the office of the President going after corrupt people. So that by the time na maminus-minus na, do not expect me to entirely clean as a pristine, clean bureaucracy. That is impossible and cannot really be achievable. Pero as we go along our way, marami na tayong talagang itong corruption. List of Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, pdea, personnel dismissed from service. Number 1 is Julius Navales, Director, Administrative Holding Office, Administrative of Human and Resource Service. Grave misconduct, conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service. Dismissal. Ang sunod si Erwin Ogario, Director 3, Administrative Holding Office, Administrative and Human Resource Service. Grave misconduct for facilitating the release of a drug suspect and for not including 500 pieces of ecstasy in the inventory of the seized document or evidence. Ang sunod, Sherwin Herbert Manuel, Intelligence 4, grave misconduct, prejudicial to the best interest of the service, for facilitating the release of a drug suspect and for not including 500 pieces of ecstasy in the inventory of the seized evidence. Putulin ko muna dito. Alam ba ninyo kung bakit? Do you really know na hindi naman lahat. Nare-release sa police, minsan na na-dismiss doon sa fiscal's office, o minsan mismo sa korte. Alam mo, ang naglalaro dito, alam mo pera. I'm not saying that all of them. As a matter of fact, it would be safe to say na kukunti lang yan sila. Very few, but then they destroy the integrity of government itself. No, itong mga facilitating a drug suspect, hindi naman abogado itong putang ina. Hindi ka investigador. And you facilitate the release, it could only mean money. That is why, basta may pera at saka yung nadispal ko, dapat talaga must be dismissed. Itong isa kasi, si Manuel, 1 year without pay. Pagdating sa Civil Service Commission, sabi ng Civil Service, paalisin mo yan. Tama yan. And I would like to congratulate. Using the it's just a common sense. If you are there, bakit kita i-suspend putang? If you are bribing, or you are in the take that you can be bribed, you should not be there in the service at all. Hindi ako pwede magsabi niyang i-suspend lang kasi gagawa ito ng gagawa sa those policemen, PNP, na ang mga kasalanan itong related sa drugs, pati itong pera, malversation, there's only one penalty there. They should not be in government. They should be out in the streets. Ngayon, alam ko wala itong mga trabaho. But these guys are really, lalo na yung tumanggap ng pera, nasanay sa corruption. Alam na nila ang laro. Gagawa itong mga paraan para mabubuhay. And the easiest way to earn money is to practice the trade of bribery and in the releases at alam na kung paano sinong lapitan. I'm just warning you. Basta itong grave misconduct, hindi ko, ang isa lang, pagdating doon, I will, if it's just wag na yung kalimutan na ninyo, basta yung droga, tsaka bribery, kalimutan na ninyo yung suspension. Hindi ako maniwala dyan, paalisin kita. You know, lahat ng administrative cases sa Justice Department, sa Executive Department of Government, Executive, Judicial, pati Legislative. Dito ka sa akin. I am the last sa matumbok mo ako. Ang utos ko ngayon ito sa PAC is paalisin ito lahat. Yung lahat na suspended, i-modify ninyo. Hindi na maniwala yung may finality sa final and executory. Umalis kayo. Wala akong pakialam. Magdemanda ka. Kasi mo sabihin mo, tapos ka na hearing na yung kaso mo, at iyan lang ang penalty mo, 1 year suspension. Sabihin ko sa iyo, that's bullshit. You get out. Demanda ka. Mili ka kung saan ka gustong opisina magdemanda. Itong si Regan Silverio, intelligence officer, grave misconduct for extortion. Alam mo, basta may regulation, tandaan ninyo ito, taong bayan. Basta may regulation, if there is somebody given to regulate, to deny or approve or do something that would make it easy for him or easy for him to make money and to secure the release of suspected. Kasi kung hindi naman totoo, bakit magbayad? Huwag mo sabihin magpakulong kayo ng mga inosenteng tao. Kaya magsabi ka lang, drug lord, tapos patayin mo. Malaman ko na malaman. Ikaw na lang ipapatay ko rin. Sama kayo sa impyerno. Malaman ko ng malaman. Totoo lang. Baski anong sekreto ng transaction mo, alam ko. So, hindi mo matago yan. You think that ikaw ang intelligence officer. Kaya mga intelligence officer, binabantayan rin kayo. Kasi duda man ako, baka mabili ka. Kung hindi ka mabili, mabuti. Kaya yung ninyo, umalis kayo. No, the problem is, pag wala na kayong trabaho, anong gawin ninyo? So, pasok kayo dyan sa mga transaksyon na ganun. Kaya I'll be asking the pdea to come up with the list of itong lahat ng mga tao in government, lalo na yung law enforcement, na kung sino yung napatanggal. Kasi may suspetsa ako, hindi lang suspetsa, sigurado ako na gagawa ito ng milagro para to continue with this nefarious activity. So bantayan ito sila. There must be a team dedicated to watch only these guys who were dismissed from the service. Itong si Hasan Muharram, administrative staff, grave misconduct for testing positive for drug use. Ito yung mga sana wag na ako makahuli ng ganito. Yung hulihin ninyo isang tao, tapos ipatest ninyo ng positive, tapos kunan ninyo ng pera, that is extortion. Tapos you invasive yung injection. Wag lang sana kasi pag napaalis na kayo, bago kayo palisin, sabihin ko si, kay ano, sa pdea na dalhin ka muna sa akin. Pabaonan kita ng, gusto ko martilyo eh. Ano, ginagawa ko martilyo minsan. Kasi kung martilyuhin mo yung kamay, magagano na, hindi na martilyo. Hindi yung bilog, yung nakaganon. Lahat ng minartilyo ko sa buhay ko, lahat totoo. Si Delpin Lorenzana, alam niya, he was assigned in Davao. Lahat minartilyo ko na mababait na ngayon. Kasi magsabi, ano ka? Ito, Mayor, bigyan mo lang ako pang bigas. Sabi ko, magandang buhay ka, nagliletse ka. Pabilihan mo ako ng martilyo na maganda. Papadala ko dito. Totoo. Magdemanda yan, hindi demanda. Human rights, idagdag mo yan doon sa idagdag mo yan doon sa itong human rights na itong komisyon. Nasabi naman yung places, tapos na. There are only 10 countries today. In fact, 75% of all vaccination, 75% ng lahat ng bakuna nakuha ng 10 countries, 10 lang. Yung 130, wala. So, maghintay tayo at sana, hindi naman ako I'm not trying to, I said, pontificate here. In the meantime, you just better follow government at liwasan yung mask. It can save you a lot of trouble and expense. Simple lang ito. Sa bagay yung mga hold upper, hindi na masyado mahirapan, sanay na mga animal na ganito. Ito lang. Tapos, wag naman yung gamitin ninyo, kita ko daan yung ninyo, nagsasalita ganun. Wala na. Na-inhale. Pumapasok sa hinga mo yung iba naman, ganun na. Ay, buhay. The problem is ito ganito. How do you solve the problem? Well, I leave it to the local chief executive, governor, mayor, barangay captain. Yung mga tao na walang-wala talaga. Hindi makabili nito, bilhin mo to. Yung ibang walang ang pagkain, hindi ka makabili ng ulam. The provincial government and the municipal governments and the city governments, I require you to buy and give it for free. Kung ayaw ninyong gawin yan, ako ang magdala ng bakuna doon sa lugar ninyo. I will go to the city hall at ibigay ko yung, ayaw mo magbili, ako ang mag-deliver. Ibigay mo sa mga tao. Ayaw mong gumastos, ako ang gagastos. So I hope that does not really happen. I hate to be pugnacious about it. Makipag-away ka dyan. Sana magkaintindihan na lang tayo na itong problema atin lahat. So ilang how many countries? Ilan pa lang ang meron? Again, 75% nandiyan lang sa 10 na Ang iba tayo, pati tayo wala. Canada nga na kapitbahay ng Amerika, nagdadamutan pa sila. Kino-corner talaga ng Amerika lahat ngayon. Kasi they have about 270 million people. Well, 332?
Million, yes, sir.
All the statistics, walang binasa ko kanina. So, 300, my God. Tapos, may booster pa. Aabot pa ito ng be very careful. Ako naman, I've been criticized. Tama kayo. Na ito si Duterte nagsasalita, hindi naman sinusunod. Tama kayo. Na hindi naman nagmamask. Tama kayo. Hindi ako hold upper na sanay magsalita nitong kaya tinatanggal ko. Now, I run the risk of baka ako dali rin. May vice president man. Siya na ang susunod. Wala tayong magawa. I cannot, even in the provinces, even when I was in Bicol yesterday. We distributed the financial tulong sa mga tao na tinamaan. I had a talk with the governor. Sino ka mo? Pimentel. Sa Surigao, not Bicol, Bicol in Surigao. Yun pala ang tinamaan ng husto. But there was really no thing about distraction. Well, there were, but it was because of the flooding. Na noon-una, yung climate change, medyo pa ako noon. Parang ayaw ako maniwala. But ngayon, sobra talaga ang tubig na galing sa langit because of umiinit ho ang planeta. At even by a certain degree higher, we are in serious trouble. Kasi yung dagat ho, mabilis na rin yung singaw na tubig. Kung akyat yung parang nag-init ka ng tubig yung sumisingaw. The biggest, mas marami pa sa landmass ang tubig. Kaya kung bumagsak yan, talagang tudo-tudo. And we are not prepared for that. Noon, we have the typhoons and the hot weather and the cold weather, usually in December. Pero ngayon wala ng panahon sa bagyo. The bagyo can come anytime. Nagwawala ang tubig nga sa dagat. Usually sa atin, Cebu, galing Pacific, it hits Cebu, Leyte, Bicol, yung nasa malapit sa Ang Mindanao, ano ba yung pangalan ng typhoon? Auring? Unang sa nag-plot yung mga taga Pag-asa, ang ka-level niya sa Mindanao. Tapos maya hinintay niya ng ilang oras, umakyat na, kaya tinamaan yung Surigao. Tapos papunta na sa nag-coastline lang siya. Ang Mindanao was spared. Davao was spared. We have to thank the good Lord for that. So many things really coming our way, problems. But if you want to have an advice, if you are ready to get one, there is only one thing really that can save this planet. It's God. Maybe we should pray more. Whatever the God, ako, I have my own God. Of course, it's the same God with everybody. Yung God ng Moro, ng Muslim. Assalamualaikum sa inyo. Ano lang, magdasal tayong lahat kasi mahirap yung buwan-buwan it's destructive to the nation. Tsaka yung pera. Hindi na namin nauna doon nauna na yung mga sila generalan. Ang dinala ko na lang kahapon, talk to Governor Pimentel, yung monetary tulong.